CCCAA men's basketball live on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Antelope Valley, Barstow College set to duke it out 7 p.m. Join us, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com, or on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1, conference opener in the Western State East. We'll see you at 7. Moments away from the start of Game 2 of our coverage. Peyton from long distance. James and his foundation. Pass is stolen by Peyton. Peyton from long distance and buries the triple. Off the steal, Peyton reads it, gets it himself, fires from about 40 feet, and buries it to tie it up at 31. In the short corner, inside Jamar Kemp, kicks back out to Peyton. Peyton thought about it, back to Kemp in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Great reversal in the corner. This is Follings.
What a feed from Kemp.
Long 2. That's a great pass down low from Kemp, falling away from the bucket. One-handed pass. I mean, that is LeBron-esque right there, on the money in the shooter's pocket.
Nearly has the steal. It's loose now. They do have it. Floyd all alone with the dunk.
Hello and welcome back to 3C2A men's basketball coverage here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Barstow and Antelope Valley live from the campus of Antelope Valley College here in Lancaster, California. Mike Cepeda just joining out with you on tonight's broadcast live from Newton Gillette Court. And Jeffrey, a couple of teams looking to find their footing. Conference opener here in the Western State East. And ABC 10-10 on the season, and if they can right the ship at the right time, it's a very dangerous squad.
Yeah, we've been talking all season long about the talent level for this team, the depth of this team, and they've certainly shown flashes. They've had a couple of very good wins, but ultimately, Mike, too many losses in close games so far, and they come in 10-10, but you have the feeling that John Taylor is building towards something here. Very challenging non-conference schedule. A lot of tournaments played for this ABC team. He knows he's got a lot of talent here. I think they're trying to get some momentum going toward the postseason. But as you point out presciently, that starts here tonight. They're only 10-10. So the Marauders need to have a good conference schedule here. Otherwise, they'll be home watching the postseason.
That's a fact. And Vikings come in from Barstow. They're 7-10 on the season. They've lost a couple in a row. They've given up 100+ in a couple games in a row. But the thing is that they can get up and down. They got 6 players that average in double digits, nearly a seventh. This is a team that can put points up on the board. Only thing is they don't defend it very well, and that plays right into Antelope Valley's hands. But I got to tell you, a team that knows how to score it, if they get hot at the right time, that's when they can present some problems.
Yeah, strange to see a team that has dressed 8 players, as Barstow will tonight, to be the team that wants to push the pace. But that's exactly what will happen here. They want to get up and down the floor. They want this game to be in the 90s if they can. That is the type of basketball they're going to want to play. They're a dangerous team offensively. But as you say, so far a little bit undermanned and having trouble defensively so far this season. One other thing to keep in mind, Michael, 4 losses to start the season. Since then, they're 7-6. So Coach Jerry Wright starting to right the ship with this young team, and he's had nothing but winning seasons in his coaching career so far. So the more time he has to teach, the better this team will be. So ABC, they can't go to sleep here tonight.
First time in a while that Antelope Valley has been at home here at Newton Gillette Court. I'll be interested to see what the energy levels are early. I know sometimes that can be a plus, but at the same time, also be a detriment. I got to tell you, watching them in warm-ups tonight, they're hitting a lot of shots from the outside. They love the courts here in Lancaster. And
nothing like home cooking.
Yeah. Another thing to keep in mind, Jamar Kemp not available tonight. He'll be out in a couple weeks. We'll see him next Saturday.
Miles Wise also not available tonight. So ABC, you're going to have to go with a little shorter rotation here tonight, but they start from such a place of depth that they can handle that, one would hope, if you're an ABC fan moving forward.
Absolutely. About a couple minutes away here from the start of tip-off. It's ABC and Barstow live on SoCal College Sports. Be sure to spread the word, everybody. www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can catch this broadcast live tonight on our YouTube channel as well, SoCal College Sports 1. And we'd love to hear from you. Tweet at us at SoCal College SPO, and again at our YouTube channel tonight at SoCal College Sports 1. Feel free to subscribe.
Two teams coming in, each riding 2-game losing streaks as the conference schedule gets underway. Antelope Valley and Barstow here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Well, the team's getting off to a little bit of a slow start here in terms of scheduling, getting the bye before the season even starts. This is the opener for both teams, but unless I'm incorrect, I believe that the conference, some of the teams in the Western State East have already played on Wednesday this last week. To double check the scoreboard on that, but
well, I know they get a break on the 31st.
We know part of our schedule.
Part of it, anyway.
Set to jump it up. Barstow in the road dark blue, maybe black, can't tell. The dark uniforms, and ABC in the home grays. This is Lipson off to Nezzi. Nezzi gets a screen, comes up shooting from 3, rimming and good. So Nezzi gets the roll. And as advertised, Barstow with a quick shot, and it's a long 3. And they have the quick 3-0 lead.
I think they changed it to a 2 unless the board is wrong.
Well, they haven't. Yeah, the scoreboard's at 3.
Oh, there it is.
Well, we'll wait and see. Meanwhile, Peyton finds Nuachukwu. Soft touch in the lane. And it's 3-2. We're still in the first minute. Expect a quick pace between these two teams. Pierce, the leading scorer, fakes, now fires, no good. Rebound battled for, and it's Soriano who lays it in. Soriano, good size in the low post, and there he gets on the offensive glass, and it's a 5-2 lead for Barstow. Peyton, hounded by Lipson, off to DeMaurier Jones. Nuachukwu. Working around the outside, skip pass to Follings Jr. Shot clock down to 11. Peyton finds Follings in the corner. Follings comes up shooting the fadeaway from 18, rimming no good. Rebound on the floor, and it's finally dug out. Paul Valella with the rebound, and he gets it ahead to Lipson. And now the Vikings will set up with a 3-point lead.
A pretty good defense early on here from Barstow.
Lipson driving across to Pierce. He averages just under 19 a game. This is Lipson with the shot clock now at 9. Pierce in the corner. Down low, Soriano looking for a backdoor cut. Pierce loses the handle. ABC wants to run. Nuachukwu trying to keep the handle and does. Marauders will set up. Working, looks like against the 2-3 zone, Michael.
Yeah.
A little bit of trap as well.
Bit of a 2-1-2.
Peyton tries the interior feed. Valella's got the steal. Valella into the front court, followed by Follings. Pierce open, 4-3, that's good. Well, Pierce shoots 39% from long range, talked about just under 19 a game. Couple of threes early for Barstow. They have the 6-point lead, 8-2. Peyton guarded closely. Floyd with his first shot off the back iron. Nezzi tracks down the rebound. Into the front court with no numbers. Well, we've talked about, Michael, that at times Antelope Valley has in particular struggled defending at the 3-point line. And we've seen a couple of threes early from Barstow, and that's a tough matchup.
Yeah.
For their part, Barstow in the top 10 in points per game. In fact, in the top 5. And the field goal percentage is also top 10. Soriano down low, lays it in. Found himself pretty open right under the basket, and he gets the finish, and it's 10-2. This is a quick start for Barstow. Nezzi had the near steal. DeMaurier Jones in from the left, hangs in the air, can't get it to go. Tapped up by Floyd, and a foul called. It's our first whistle. It's been a brisk pace. 16:49 to go here in the first half. Floyd's going to head to the line for a couple of shots.
And Floyd, he just needs to be a monster here tonight. I'd love to see him maintain this energy. That's a pretty good offensive rebound. See if we can cue up the replay on that one. But just great energy here. We bring it up. He goes up for it, and he gets fouled on the way back up.
You know what that is, Michael? You can't teach height.
No.
He's able to just use that long body and able to keep it alive. And I think you make a good point. Without committing the foul there coming over the back, it's an athletic play. Keeps it alive. Hits the first free throw. 68% foul shooter on the season. One more coming, and it's good.
I expect a 2-2-1 here coming up, and indeed full court pressure.
Jones steps in front, had the near steal, but it will belong to Barstow. I'm a little surprised we don't see even more pressure from Antelope Valley. Good hands on defense. Again, good hawking defense.
They do, especially with Nuachukwu on there.
Pierce, 2 open, back iron, no good, but Soriano's on the offensive glass. His follow won't go. One more time, and that one does go.
That's too easy.
Well, Soriano, you talked about being a beast. He's in beast mode to start. Quick 6 points, I believe. Floyd has that one partially blocked down low. Soriano with another rebound.
I think it's gonna come back here.
Yeah, was that dribbled off the foot?
Yeah.
A turnover in the backcourt. Villela. Good pressure from Floyd. 12-4. Barstow College with the early lead. Fowling's going to bring it in, and Soriano over there on the far side is right on top of him. It'll be interesting to see, will they back off Soriano?
You have to set a pick. And I don't mean just go to a spot. I mean get up on somebody and free somebody up. Make the defense move.
Jones guarded by Nezzi. Well, DeMaurier got off to a torrid start, had his average up over 23 a game. He's slowed up recently as he's been battling a groin injury. The outside shot from Fowlings, no good, but there's Jones on the offensive glass.
Beautiful.
Well, it didn't look like much of a groin injury there, but he has been slowed somewhat the last few games.
Yeah, lateral movement, a little bit suspect here in the last few games for DeMaurier, but no trouble going north and south. He charges towards that offensive rebound with a putback.
Lipson for 3. Another 3, that's 3 early on for Barstow, and they lead it 15-6. Well, we've seen ABC get off to quite a few fast starts in our coverage. Haven't seen them dig themselves a hole early too much, but they've done that here. But Jones open for 3 and knocks it down. That's going to draw a timeout, just a quick 30-second timeout here for Coach John Taylor. Wants to set something up with 15:24 to go, and Michael, if there was a blueprint for ABC struggling in this game, I think we're seeing it in the first 5 minutes here with 3 threes for Barstow, and they've been pretty good looks from 3 as well.
Yeah, well, just too easy, not even contested. You talked about it just on the play-by-play. He's just wide open, and you've done that twice now from 3, and for a team that has 6 players averaging in double figures, just can't have that happen. So obviously right now Coach Taylor talking about we need to shore it up defensively, offensively. We need to execute a little bit better, keep up the offensive energy on the boards.
Soriano off to a fast start for Barstow, 6 points and 4 rebounds in the early going. And it's a little, how about a little shades of 1990s Houston Rockets here. You got Soriano dominating in the middle and 3 threes around him. And the guys spreading the floor and knocking down shots out of the Rudy Tomjanovich playbook. Here's a turnover in the backcourt, and the Marauders have it back. Floyd at the top of the key. Starts a drive on Soriano, hangs in the air. That's short, tapped up, no good, tapped in.
Man,
Floyd keeping it alive. And, you know, Mike, I think you really got to like that matchup for Floyd with Soriano there out in space.
Yeah, you have to turn and face. Find Floyd at the high post. Let that man go to work. Good run.
Lipson for 3. It's short.
See, that's a contested 3 right there, and that's what you want if you're Coach Taylor.
And a terrific job on the defensive glass by Jones, and a foul in transition. That'll come before the shot. So the Marauders will bring it in baseline left. They're back within 4 after trailing by as many as 9 here in the early going. Floyd looking to bring it in and finds Payton. Jones checked by Pierce. Fowlings back out to Payton, has Soriano in a switch. Payton goes right to work, dancing, gets him in the air, misses the short shot, tapped up by Nuachukwu. Can't get that to go. It's on the floor and off of Nuachukwu and back to Barstow. Boy, that's a good look for Payton and a good look for Nuachukwu on the offensive glass, and the rim unkind.
Love the energy, though. Payton had the first one, but it got even better with the up and under.
Barstow having a little bit of trouble with the press, but they managed to get it over the line. Lipson dancing on the dribble, working on Payton, and Payton picks up the foul on the drive.
Just stay in front. Make it a tough shot. You don't need it.
So for Peyton, that's his first. And just the first foul on Antelope Valley. They try the quick entry pass looking for Nezzy, and it's a kick ball on Floyd. So they'll try one more time, baseline right. Again, they try to go for the quick pass to Soriano, but Nuachukwu got a foot in there. Peyton into the front court, fans it out. Floyd open for three, short. Pierce high up for the rebound, but he has his pocket picked by Follings.
That a kid, Rocco.
Follings will fire the baseline three and drain it. They'll call that a long two for Follings over in the far corner. So it's 15-13. It's a 7-0 run for Antelope Valley, starting to get their legs under them here in this one after trailing by 9.
That's good response here from the Marauders. Conference home opener.
Soriano trying to establish position, finds Lipson, has time, fires for three and hits again.
The defense late, rotating out. Trying to pack it in and then use their athleticism and length to get there, but, well, you have to react.
Good feed from Soriano out of the low post.
Good.
Nuachukwu fake starts a drive, and it's a charge. Villela takes the charge from Nuachukwu. So Barstow has it back with a 5-point lead. They'll work at the length of the court.
That's a great job by Villela, really getting to the spot before Nuachukwu did.
Villela over the line. Tough on the drive, finds Pierce. And Nuachukwu going to pick up the foul as Pierce started to drive.
Yeah, Nuachukwu a little late getting there and had to extend with the feet. And that's a pretty good job selling the foul by Pierce.
Jamel Tuff has checked in for Barstow. Meanwhile, a couple of changes. Jalon Tinnen checking in for Antelope Valley along with Angelo Solis. So Coach John Taylor goes to the bench for the first time. Nezzy working right of the lane, poked away by Jones. Jones gets it back and throws it down to Maurier Jones. Take a look at the replay, and sometimes it just speaks for itself. So Jones with the hammer, and it's 18-15. Oh, Jones wanted to get in the highlight reel along with. So far, we've only had Floyd with a couple of dunks this season. And
I have one that I haven't cut up, so that one will be going on there for sure.
Yeah, he just ran in.
So 18-15 the score now. 13:03 to go here in the first half. Long throw ahead to Tuff. Tuff trapped in the corner. Tries to get it back out. It's over the head of Soriano.
Backcourt.
Yeah, it's a backcourt violation. And Nezzy had to get back because Tinnen was getting back there to try and get the steal. So good hustle from Nezzy to at least make it a backcourt violation. And now Antelope Valley will just bring it in baseline left. Well, or are they giving it back? No, they are. Okay.
It should be baseline out of bounds going to the Marauders. Reason being is because it happened below the free throw line when Barstow player touched it.
Yeah, RJ Nezzy was trying to get over there and see if he can bring that in. I just don't think that play is going to work, but try. Doesn't hurt. Jones. Nezzy gets a hand in there. Jones will retrieve. Shot clock at 14. Jones starts his drive, hangs in the air, goes glass, no good. Soriano clears another rebound. He's quickly surrounded. Jones had the near steal. Soriano keeps it alive, and it's off to Pierce. When the Marauders had the near steal, Pierce stops and pops, didn't draw iron. Out of bounds and back to Antelope Valley. Well, Pierce went for the high degree of difficulty on that shot.
Yeah, well, what I really like here, the closeout from Solis. He knew that Pierce wanted to get it and gets a hand right in his grill, and it's an air ball.
Yeah. Nice job by Angelo Solis. And the Marauders have it back, poked away by Tuff. Barstow has the steal, but they turn it right back over.
Well, Jeffrey, you talked about this is a Barstow Viking squad that very prone to turnovers, and Antelope Valley making them pay here in the first half, trying to get back into it, still trailing by 3.
Yeah, how about 94th in the 3C2A at just under 21 a game. But at the pace they play, and a young team here, it's a little bit of the growing pains that you might expect.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised if that number was going down as the season has gone on, having lost their first 4. And this is a team that's obviously managing to right the ship as they move forward in this season.
Old Jeffrey West with the Jesus into the game for the first time tonight. Now I want to talk a little bit about this young man. Just great energy in the Miracosta tournament. That one is tapped out of bounds.
Yeah,
looks like Villela taps it out on the baseline.
Yeah, DeJesus on the drive.
Pretty good hands there from Villela, but DeJesus, just great minutes provided in the Miracosta tournament. I expect more from him tonight.
The alley-oop, and Tinnen couldn't find the handle. Pierce jets into the front court, in from the right, to the glass, lays it in, and a foul. So Pierce.
Well, we'll see everything here in its entirety. If you're Jelon, you have to pick that up. That's a great feed from Floyd, but Jelon, turnover, not clean, goes back the other way, and Pierce now a three-point play opportunity.
Second foul on Peyton. Pierce now with 5 as he heads to the line.
And Rocco going to check back in.
So Follings back on. He'll replace Peyton. Pierce, an 80% foul shooter on the season. 11:51 to go here in the first half. Barstow back out to a 21-15 lead. Follings directing traffic. Well, Jones and Nwachukwu on the bench, and Mike, I think that means that a lot of pressure on Floyd, but also going to need a step up from DeJesus, maybe Follings in this lineup as well. This is Follings driving to the glass, blocked by Nezzi. The ball's on the floor. There's a battle for it, dug out by Floyd. Meanwhile, it's a shot clock violation because that ball never hit the rim. So a nice job by the Vikings defensively staying after it. And they end up getting the turnover. And this is tough here. Floyd just trying to find a little room to get something going, but meanwhile the shot clock is running down and he just ran out of time. So 21-15, the Vikings with the lead in the ball. They try the long pass again, and this time Floyd's got the steal.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, we've had a couple of near steals on that pass already, and that time ABC got it. Floyd open for 3, too strong. Nezzi has the long rebound. He's in one-on-one on Floyd. To the left, left-handed scoop, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Solis. ABC back the other way looking for numbers. Follings tries to split a double team, but Pierce ends up with the steal. And now off to Nezzi, and he'll lay it in. So back and forth we go, but it's Barstow that ends up with the man advantage, and Nezzi with the finish. It's 23-15. Tinnen passes out of trouble, and Tuff picks up a foul out front on DeJesus. And are we getting a replay ready to go here? All right, so Villela checking back in, but we got a timeout on the floor with 10:37 to go, 23-15. Barstow has the early lead here from Antelope Valley.
Tonight's broadcast being brought to you live by Gary Payton, NBA Hall of Famer. 10:37 to go in this one. Barstow with an 8-point lead, 23-15. SoCalCollegeSports.com's continuing coverage, 3C2A men's basketball. Go to our website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Also on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. We have an Apple TV, got something with a YouTube app on it, SoCal College Sports 1. Search that, and you can watch us live and on demand.
Valley with a little work to do here, trailing at 23-15 with 10:37 to go in the first half. They come back with Follings and Jones, along with Tinnen, Solis, and Floyd on the floor for the Marauders. This is Jones looking for Tennant on the alley-oop. And a steal now by Follings. Well, let's see if that ignites something for Antelope Valley. Solis will try for three and hit.
Oh, we'll
5 in a row out of the timeout.
That's a pretty good response. Solis on the three.
23-20. Antelope Valley back within 3. Lipson has returned for Barstow. He's joined by Villela in the backcourt. Enrique Gil Garcia has checked in for the first time for Barstow. And then Tuff and Nezi round out the 5 on the floor. Tuff with a long 3. So Jamel Tuff.
Man.
That's a big-time answer. And Barstow back to a 6-point lead. Solis try again for a 3, and he's fouled on the shot by Garcia. This will send him to the line for 3. Well, Solis, the average from three-point range is up at 45%. So he can stroke it. And he knocked down 1 and now gets fouled, and he'll head to the line.
That's just a bad idea over there. Defensively, you cannot come over if you're Enrique Gil Garcia underneath the shooter. They're going to call that quite often.
Solis, a 67% foul shooter. And the first free throw is up and good.
Well, it's a small sample size on the season. I have not seen a lot of Solis at the line, so I expect that number to rise here.
He's got one more free throw coming, 26-21. Antelope Valley got themselves down early. Excuse me, he does have 2 more free throws coming. I forgot it was on a 3. So one more coming now for Solis, but as I started to say, ABC has trailed throughout in this one.
That's good faith there from Demarie Jones. Tinen had an alley-oop opportunity earlier that resulted in an and-one opportunity on the other end, and then no doubt about it on that one. Great alley-oop feed from Demarie Jones.
Lipson over the timeline, quickly trapped, hooks a pass across to Nezi. Now the Vikings will look to set up. Shot clock at 19. Nezi holding out front. This is Torres. Finds Villela. Villela across to Tuff. Tuff hounded by Floyd. Down to 6 on the shot clock, and it's another backcourt violation.
Yeah, that length and athleticism from Gregory Floyd. Just such a nuisance. See the replay here, and Floyd getting after it defensively. You love the work.
Yeah, it was a great defensive set to start with. Barstow really never able to get anything going, and then battling the shot clock, they turn it over. Jones across to Follings. Jones will try a long 3. Good.
Man, that's just great arc by Demarie Jones and great rhythm. Look at the 3 here. He gets it. He knows exactly what he's going to do with it.
Pierce fakes on Floyd, loses it on the way up. Now, is this out of bounds, or did they call a foul there on Pierce?
I think they called a foul on Pierce. We're going to see the replay again on that. Pierce, and yeah, that's a great call. Tinen gets there first, and Tinen did a great job of getting outside of the restricted area to draw the call.
Just the first foul on Pierce, and we're tied at 26. ABC looking for the lead. Follings, step back 3, in and out. Tinen on the offensive glass, turnaround is good.
That kid.
Tinen. Well, I don't know if the whole team was fired up. I think they were by the alley-oop, but Jalon Tinen certainly was. As he gets on the glass there with the putback.
Shows you how significant a play like that can be for a team.
Pierce, the leaner, won't go. Rebound to Follings. He jets into the front court but doesn't have any numbers. Off to Jones, open for 3. He'll try, no good. Tip follow won't go, but Floyd cleans it up. Antelope Valley getting on the glass. They have a 4-point lead. Lipson in from the right, fouled as he goes up. He'll head to the line for a couple of free throws as Tinen fouled him.
There's a travel here. I mean, just watch this here. I mean, he goes one way, changes pivots, and there's no call.
Looked like he jump stopped, but his feet came down at different times. And then he made a move again.
Jeff, you know what that's called? That's called traveling.
First free throw is no good. A 10-0 run right now for Antelope Valley, and Barstow just trying to stem the tide.
Well, Jeff, going back to our sponsor here this evening, Gary Payton, father of Julian Payton, here for Antelope Valley. And, of course, a shout-out to our sponsors throughout the season, allowing us to do our work and bring you Marauder basketball here live and on demand. Hunter Dodge and the Cochran firm.
30-27. It's a 3-point lead. Another alley-oop looking for Tinnett again, but this time Pierce was there. Good screen from Nezzi in the backcourt. Frees up Pierce. Follings bringing the pressure off to Lipson. Lipson, he'll try again for three. Splash.
They are not shy at all from three, and you cannot go to sleep on that.
Well, I lost track of the score here. Now they have it. No, now they do have it 30 all. That was a three for Lipson. Okay, so we got it. Jones. Off to Floyd. Good feed from Jones, and Floyd with the cut. Lipson in a crowd, forces one up. Offensive foul as you get a look at Floyd flushing it down. 32-30, and Antelope Valley gets it back.
Is that Tinnett again getting in there?
I don't know if it was him or Solis.
I think it was Tinnett. Well,
7:16 to go here in the first half.
Jeffrey, you and I had a conversation on the way up here coming in. And about the game of Demarie Jones and how we'd like to see him be a little bit more of a facilitator with the ball instead of, he does a pretty good job of passing within the offense, but at the same time, Solis tries from three. That's off.
Burns is checked in, can't get the dunk to go, but able to lay it in anyway. So Burns keeps working. 34-30.
Back to Jones. Jones, he's done a great job tonight of creating and then kicking when there becomes an open man.
Pierce had a three, but passes on it, off to Tough into the corner, and Villela knocks down the three from the corner. 34-33. Well, I really like how Villela released that ball. He released it and started running back the other way.
Yeah, he knew it.
That was why not leave the hand up right there? If you're gonna
little Steph Curry there.
He knew when that one left his hand it was good, and he wasn't wrong. Solis passes on the three, skips it across to Follings, guarded by Nezzi.
Give it to him.
Solis fires a pass down low. Burns can't handle it. The ball's on the floor, dug out by Villela.
Two things there from Solis: be ready to shoot, and two, know your personnel.
Tough. Baseline drive, hanging, has it blocked, but a whistle and a foul call. Jamel Tough will head to the line for a couple of free throws just when Antelope Valley had taken a 4-point lead. You get a Villela triple, and now Tough heading to the line looking to give the Vikings the lead back. Tough shoots 50% from the line on the season. The first one is good. Tough hits both free throws. So he defies the numbers. 35-34. Barstow back to a 1-point lead. Nezzi with the near steal. Now an errant pass tracked down by Floyd and saved by Follings. They get it ahead to Jones. Jones spins into the lane, double pump won't go, but he's fouled. That should go against Soriano. Catching him with the body, and that's just what makes Jones so hard to defend. He's just in the air for so long.
Yeah, he's got a lot of hang time. He's just quite the athlete, very skilled, good at finishing.
It was initially well defended.
Yeah. Well, it's so tough. It kind of makes you think about Kobe Bryant, and going back to Jordan. Those are players that really, well, Jordan especially, starting that trend of he's still going up while you're coming down.
Yep.
And Demarie Jones has a similar effect. And this is the first time we've seen Nuachukwu in a while. I wonder if he has 2 fouls. He does.
Yep. Well, that explains it. 5:43 to go.
And I'm surprised they bring him in. They've been nip and tuck back and forth.
Yeah, they had the 36-35 lead. I think this shows a lot of faith in Osi. And he'll be matched up with R.J. Nezzi on the baseline. Just keep an eye on that matchup. Soriano facing up on Burns. Shot clock at 14. Off to Villela, picked up by Nuachukwu in a switch. Villela with the crossover tries to hook it, looking for Soriano, and they weren't on the same page.
Soriano has to know, roll to the basket. What are you doing screening off? And you have a wide open lane.
Yeah, I think Valella is one of those players that we run across too. Good basketball IQ and really understands the game, and I think he's expecting Soriano to be in a spot there.
I mean, that's not even pick and roll. That's a pick and seal and a free layup.
Payton finds Jones wide open for three.
He's feeling it here.
And they're daring Jones to hit from three, and he's done it 3 times.
That's a bad idea.
39-35. AVC back to a 4-point lead. Payton and Nezzi go down, no call. Pierce, checked by Floyd, gets a screen from Soriano. He's open for three, rimming no good. Jones on the box out, the ball's on the floor, and DeMaurier Jones digs it out. 2 on 3. Jones stops and pops from 17, and that rims in. DeMaurier Jones feeling it. 41-35, the Marauders have their largest lead. Looking for an update here on the live scoring for DeMaurier Jones point total, but I believe it's at least 13 here in the first half.
For sure.
Soriano off to Pierce. Tough gets a screen from Soriano, and he walked. So the turnover. Haven't seen a lot of turnovers in this first half for Barstow. They've done a reasonably good job of taking care of the ball.
17?
17 for DeMaurier Jones in the first half. I was way off. Payton off to Nuachukwu, stops and pops from 15, no good. Lipson high up for the rebound. Into the front court. Lipson still on the drive. Tries a pass, but nobody home. Instead, it's Nuachukwu in from the left and hammers it down. OC getting into the act. 43-35. It's our own little dunk contest here in the first half.
I got to tell you,
we've got Jones, Tinnen, and Nuachukwu all with efforts. Payton, meanwhile, with the steal, he'll lay it in. Antelope Valley on a run. They lead by 10. That's their largest lead.
Man, this is an 11-0 run.
Indeed it is. Valella fans it out. Pierce guarded by Floyd, but Payton's going to pick up the reach-in call, and if he does, that's his third, I believe.
No, they're going to get Floyd down low, holding on Pierce. It's a bonus.
So this will be a 1-and-1 situation for Pierce.
Is that Floyd's second? No,
I believe it's his first. Yep.
Floyd with 8 points here in the first half.
3:12 to go here in the first half in Antelope Valley. I don't want to say after a slow start by Antelope Valley because I don't think that's accurate. Meanwhile, Pierce misses the front end. I think it's Barstow that came out playing very well, shooting well from outside, and Antelope Valley has weathered it nicely, and now they've opened up a 10-point lead. Payton.
Up top.
Nezzi. Now over to Jones, too strong on the three. Lipson and Floyd battling for the rebound. And they get up talking a little bit, but they're going to be separated here, and it's going to be Lipson heading to the line as the Marauders are in the penalty. And yeah, Floyd, I think they went down to the floor, and when they got up, I don't think Floyd really said anything, but Lipson still had something on his mind, it looked like, and he was jawing a little bit as he was making his way down the floor, but not really much going on there. 45-35, 2:50 to go.
Yeah, I noticed a couple things here in the first half, particularly here with Lipson and Nezzi. They're trying to get under the skin of Antelope Valley. They know that their potential to really start some stuff is fairly high, and they're really making an effort to get into the heads of the Marauders, and so far they've done a pretty good job, have the Marauders, of not letting them do it, but only time will tell. 2:52 to go here in the first half. Antelope Valley now a double-digit lead. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports.
Denzel Lipson heading to the line for Barstow. This will be a 1-1. Antelope Valley has the 10-point lead. Late in the first half, in and out. Couple of front ends missed for Barstow, and that certainly hasn't helped the cause much, as the Marauders will try to continue this 11-0 run. Payton almost lost the handle, hounded by Lipson out front. Swings it across to Jones.
Demarie thought about it from there.
Shot clock at 13, Nuachukwu skips it to Payton. Payton splits a double team, fans it out. Solis down to 5 on the shot clock, gonna have to hurry. Jones has that one knocked away by Nezi. It still belongs to the Marauders, but just 3 on the shot clock.
I'd like to see if they can set something up on the backside and send Demarie in for a lob. I think that's what they're going to try and do here. Watch here as they pick for Demarie. Going to come across. No.
This is Jones battling the shot clock. Has to hoist one up. Rimming no good, but the follow for Solis. So Solis on the offensive glass, and that's where ABC has done a lot of good work in this first half, Michael. 47-35.
Travel.
Lipson trying to get rid of the pass as he lost his balance and ends up taking steps. And Antelope Valley has it back, and they have fully taken control here late in this first half. Follings off to Jones. Well, it's good to see Demarie Jones back in form. 17 in the first half. Follings with a 3 over Soriano.
I see you, Rocco.
50-35, 16-point run for Antelope Valley.
Rocco says, you can put this big guy on me? Watch this.
Lipson left of the lane. The leaner won't go. Rebound pulled down for the Marauders. Jones trying to come down with that long pass.
Offensive foul. What is that?
DeJesus going to pick up the foul, and
Watch
it looked
this.
like Pierce got away with one here, because I saw
Pierce
what
gets
looked
it.
like a little shove off there. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't. My own personal opinion is I don't think that's a terrible call, but Pierce almost got himself in a lot of trouble there, because I think he extended the arm, but I think it was after DeJesus had gone down. So I think he gets away with one there, and that easily could have been called the other way, but I don't think it was a terrible call.
Upon further review, you may be right.
So Pierce heads to the line and hits the free throw. So that finally breaks the run with 1:37 to go here in the first half. 14-point lead for Antelope Valley. Pierce has got one more coming from the line. Pierce gets the roll. Well, we talked about at the top, 2 teams in a row have scored 100+ against Barstow in the last 2 losses, and Antelope Valley is on pace. Follings pulls up from 10 feet, too strong. Soriano clears the rebound. Valella, guarded by DeJesus, drives the lane, terrific feed to Soriano, better block by DeJesus. Solis holds up, finds DeJesus. Boy, what a block by DeJesus when it looked like Soriano was going to have an easy finish. As we'll look at the replay, look at DeJesus get up, and you talk about the energy that he brings off the bench. There is Exhibit A. Under a minute to go in the first half. Down to 6 on the shot clock. They got to hurry. Follings out of a double team. Off to Jones. Jones going to have to fire again from 3. That's just short. Valella keeps it alive, and now it's a breakaway for Pierce. Pierce fouled as he goes up.
Good challenge by John Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton getting some run here in this first half. Haven't seen a lot of him this season, and good hustle to get back and make Pierce earn it from the line.
Well, you had a feeling you might see Hamilton tonight with Jamar Kemp out, and that's exactly what we're seeing right here. And Hamilton hustling back, making Pierce earn it at the stripe.
So back to the line where Pierce just hit a couple. 37.1 to go in the first half.
Wesley DeJesus. Shout out to Dad, Narciso. I believe Mother Melinda.
And they'll come back with Nuachukwu and Julian Payton. Both playing with a couple of fouls here with 37.1 to go, but Coach John Taylor will roll the dice here somewhat and bring them back for one more offensive possession, you would think. Jamel Tuff, meanwhile, returns, replacing Lipson. Pierce, meanwhile, continues to chip away at the line. That's 4 in a row. 50-39. 11-point lead for Antelope Valley. Pierce now with 10 in the game. Peyton continues to be hounded by Nezzi. This looks is this like a 1-2-2?
It's a 3-2.
3-2, and they bring Nezzi out to try and bother the ball between the rings. And a kick there on Nezzi. 14.2 seconds remaining here in the first half. Antelope Valley will have it back, so now they can hold for the final shot indeed. Where do you go here?
Oh, you got to enter it into the middle and then work from there. This is where you miss a player like Jamar Kemp.
And there's a foul about 30 feet out by Nezzi, and Barstow is in the penalty, so that's just going to send Peyton right to the line. It's the second foul on R.J. Nezzi.
Don't really understand the foul, but
sometimes we don't know what we're watching. 79% from the line is Julian Peyton. And the first free throw, no good. Soriano. Peyton steps in front, has to steal. He'll try to hit the three. It does! Peyton buries the triple. 53-39. Villela quickly back the other way. He'll try to answer at the buzzer, and he does! I don't think there's any question that beat the buzzer. So how about that last 7 seconds? Peyton with a sensational individual effort, but then Villela goes not quite coast to coast, but takes it about 70 feet and buries the triple, and the halftime score, 53-42. Antelope Valley will take an 11-point lead into the break. You're watching Antelope Valley College basketball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 53-42 at the half, Antelope Valley over Barstow. And I guess, Mike, it's good news, bad news if you're Barstow. I think you're getting the pace that you want, but the bad news is you're trailing by 11, and the team you're playing is doing a pretty good job at this pace.
Yeah, well, you're getting the pace that you want. In fact, scoring-wise, not that bad. 42 on the board. Well, the problem is Antelope Valley, 53, but really the culprit going against Barstow in that first half, 15 turnovers. And Antelope Valley, it wasn't pretty early on. But only 7 turnovers. I mean, they have less than half the turnovers that Barstow has. That's really what killed them in the first half, and that's the difference in the scoreboard.
They've taken 19 more shots in the first half, have Antelope Valley, and you can't give away those kind of numbers. Another huge number in the first half. How about second chance points? 18 second chance points for Antelope Valley. They did a great job on the offensive glass, and that was really key, I think, in keeping them close in the first part of that first half, and then as they started to pull away, they just got everything going.
Yeah, the energy on the boards really allowed them to weather that storm early. Barstow coming out firing on all cylinders, and then a spark plug went out seemingly, and ABC found their stride. How about Angelo Solis off the bench with 8 points? He has 1 from downtown. He was fouled on a three-point attempt, makes all 3, and then he has a layup on a putback, no less. 4 rebounds as well, but Demarie Jones really setting the tone. 17 points, 4 rebounds, couple of assists, just really doing it all in that first half. And a lot of that first half not played with Osi Nuachukwu. Why? Because he had foul trouble. Yeah,
just 11 minutes in the first half for Osi, 6 points and a rebound, and you expect that we'll see him for much of this second half, and that makes a tough job a little bit tougher if you're Barstow College.
Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Gary Payton, NBA Hall of Famer, live from Newton Gillette Court. 53-42, we're at the half. Antelope Valley College in Barstow. Stay tuned, everybody. Turns a corner, that pass is stolen by Peyton. Peyton from long distance and buries the triple. Off the steal, Peyton reads it, gets it himself, fires from about 40 feet, and buries it to tie it up at 31. In the short corner, inside Jamar Kemp. Kicks back out to Peyton. Peyton thought about it. Back to Kemp in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Great reversal in the corner. This is Fallings.
What a feed from Kemp.
Long 2. That's a great pass down low from Kemp. Falling away from the bucket. One-handed pass. I mean, that is LeBron-esque right there on the money in the shooter's pocket.
Kemp nearly has the steal. It's loose now. They do have it. Floyd all alone with the dunk. this to get back to a regular shot, right?
What was that? Yes. Transition video. You got to play with that. Sometimes you have to go back, move back the slider, move it forward. I usually go about 10 seconds. 11. Probably 12. No, it's perfect. Some first half stats here for you. For Barstow, Will Pierce with 10. Borgia Soriano March with 6 and 7. Did have 4 turnovers in that first half. Press really telling on his part. RJ Nezi with 5. Denzel Lipson with 10. Jamel Tuff with 5. And Villela with 6 as well. For Antelope Valley, Sirocco Fallings Jr. had 5 in the first half to go along with 2 steals, 2 assists, and a rebound. Julian Payton with 3 points on the lone 3, did have 4 assists. Leads all scorers with 4 assists in the book. Marie Jones, we talked about the big stat line in the first half, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. Very efficient first half for DeMarie. Gregory Floyd, 8 points, 1 steal, and 3 rebounds. And Nosi Nuachukwu, a quiet first half, he had 6 and a rebound. Solis off the bench with 8 points and 4 rebounds. Wesley DeJesus, no points in the book, but he did have a rebound. A great block. Shalon Tinnen with 4, one of them a huge dunk. And Jesse Burns also with a putback as well. 2 rebounds to go on his stat sheet. About to get underway here in the start of the second half. 53-42. Live from Antelope Valley College, Newton Gillette Court. Looks like it will be the same starters. Actually, no, it looks like Paul Villela will get the start here in the second half. Along with Pearts, March, Nezi, and Lipson. Marauders get the ball first, working left to right. We have a whistle off the ball.
Mike, the first few minutes of the second half, so important for Antelope Valley. You worked hard to get yourself an 11-point lead. You don't want to come out sluggish here in the second half and just give away that lead. Keep up the intensity here and try and put this one away early in the second half if you can.
Nuachukwu with it on the far side. DeMarie reverses around near. Here's Julian Payton. Payton. Jones. Jones into the corner. Wide open 3 for Gregory Floyd, and he buries it. Great find there from DeMarie. Now his 3rd assist. Tapped out of bounds. DeMarie. Looks like he's smarting a little bit after that one.
There's another good feed from Jones off the drive, and I think we talked about in the first half, that's a part of his game that if he can continue to develop with his athletic gifts, that's going to be something that makes the players around him so much better.
He's such an offensive threat, scoring the basketball. You're exactly right there, Jeffrey. He's able to diversify his game and create with the dribble and his driving ability. He's going to really evolve his game to the next level. March has it in the short corner, has it stolen by DeMarie Jones. Jones fouled by Villela.
Yeah, Soriano trying to pass out of the double team there in good hands. Again, Antelope Valley really all season long, good active hands defensively.
For Soriano, that's his 5th turnover on the game. Payton up ahead to Jones. Payton, a little bit more methodical offense here in the half court for the Marauders. Nuachukwu in the corner, back to Floyd. He just hit a 3 over to DeMarie. Another pass, Sirocco Fallings. 1 dribble, pull up, 19 feet, no good. Nuachukwu, rebound, put back, up and in.
Well, call it 20 second chance points now for Antelope Valley as Nuachukwu gets on the offensive glass again.
Pierce trying to track that pass down. Payton taps it out of bounds. It'll stay here. 58-42. 18:50 to go in the second half.
Exactly the start you would dial up here, Michael. A quick 5-0 run. Now they have their largest lead at 16.
As he inbounds, March, Villela driving the lane. That one blocked by Nuachukwu. Osi gets the drive going back the other way. Floyd now in transition all the way to the bucket, hangs in the air. That one's short. March distracting that one. Pierce will bring it up. Gets a screen from March. Floyd comes over to help out. Nezi from 17 feet. That's good.
quiet night for Nezzi offensively, but there finds himself in open space, able to knock down the jumper.
Payton going to walk things up here. Gets a screen from Floyd. No, goes under it. Off to Jones. Jones thought about going to Floyd in the high post. Instead, Nwachukwu into Floyd. Floyd falling away, got a bump, puts it in anyway.
Floyd with 5 now in the second half.
It's an offensive foul against Lipson. Jeff, can we see the replay on that? Great job by Payton.
Let me see if I can back it up a little bit.
Back. Right there. So Floyd puts it in. And then Payton, it's a block charge. That's just tough. And you see the hesitation there from the referee. And don't know if Payton gave him enough room, but I'll tell you, the Marauders are going to take it.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough foul on Lipson. I didn't really see a big push off with the off arm that you normally see.
DeMaurier with it near side, working on Villela. Clear it out, boys. I'm going to go to work. Do the dribble, crossover into the lane. Off to Nwachukwu. Has it stoned by the rim. Gets it back, puts it up and in. And O.C. Nwachukwu with a fast start here in the second half for Antelope Valley.
Yeah, DeMaurier Jones loses out on a great assist, but he'll take it.
Another block for O.C. Back the other way we go. Payton nearly lost it in transition. He's triple teamed. He's fouled. Nezzi bumped him with the hip.
Well, they got Payton triple team there, and for Julian Payton, if he could just find a way to give that ball up, they had to have massive numbers going the other way.
Yeah,
but
he had
a good job.
Massive wall of blue in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Payton's really looking for a lane there, and he can't quite find one, but ends up getting fouled. So Antelope Valley keeps the ball anyway.
Fallings will bring it in when we come back. Timeout on the floor. 17:32 to go, and Antelope Valley has swelled the lead to 18. Fallings going to bring it in to Payton. Back to Fallings. Fallings surveying the defense as a baseline runner, gives off to Payton on the far side. Hollering watch back door from the Barstow bench. Nwachukwu lost it. Miscommunication with him and DeMaurier Jones. Back the other way. Here's Pierce. Pierce into the lane. Kicks back. Nezzi. Villela going to slow things up here in the half court. Vikings trailing it by 18 here, start of the second half.
You know, part of the success that Antelope Valley has had tonight that we haven't really talked about has been very good transition defense. Antelope Valley doing a good job getting back, having numbers defensively, and it's really taken away the opportunity for Barstow to push the pace.
Turnover. Floyd into the lane, goes up for the rebound. It's going to go over the back of Villela. I don't know if Villela did enough to earn an over the back call, but it's going to go back the other way, and Antelope Valley turns it over.
Yeah, Floyd trying to follow his own shot there, and Villela able to get just enough of a seal to get the call.
Third on Gregory Floyd. That's an opportunity where you have to come away with a bucket. You get a steal, you get the turnover, exactly what you want, and it's 4-on-2 going back the other way, and you come up empty. Nezzi's going to bring it in. So Lee's going to come with the scorer's table. He's going to come on for Gregory Floyd now with 3 fouls.
Yeah, it was a good adjustment there by Nwachukwu on that last play. Soriano's been getting the entry pass against the press and then quickly passing off, almost a touch pass, and Nwachukwu read that and nearly had the steal.
Agreed. Pierce going to bring it up ahead of Lipson. Lipson driving the lane, right-handed layup. Blocked by Nwachukwu, but a goaltend. Man, O.C.
And I think it's a good call.
Hat trick here in the second half. Let's see the replay here, Stoy. That's just a terrific effort by O.C. Nwachukwu, but I think it is the right call. That's dangerously close there, Stoy. I think he maybe got it at the top, but the call goes in favor of the Vikings.
And now they'll try to bring the pressure.
Payton quickly up ahead. 3-on-2 has numbers. Falling, shoots it from 17 feet, no good. Rebound, Nezzi taps it around, gets it back. He's bumped by Solis, going to be a foul on Angelo.
So that'll be a non-shooting foul. Second team foul against Antelope Valley here in the second half.
Nezzi going to bring it into March. Full court pressure shown here by the Marauders. Demarie Jones with a steal. Working on Pierce inside. Nwachukwu spin move, layup. O.C. Nwachukwu.
Taking a look at the replay. You see there's too long of a pass.
It's just great anticipation there from Demarie. Made bucket on the other end by Villela. So the two teams trade buckets here. Full court pressure. Peyton breaks it easily up ahead of Sirocco Fallings. Fallings to Nwachukwu at the high post. Nwachukwu now at the top of the key. Spin move into the lane off to Sirocco Fallings Jr. And Fallings is going to bring it back. 15 on the shot clock. Baseline, Nwachukwu. You're not going to guard me. I'm going to try and hit it. No, March with the rebound. March lost it again out of bounds, but it's going to go off of Fallings Jr. back to the Vikings.
Well, we talked about the turnovers in the first half, and that's why it's a great move by John Taylor to go with a lot more pressure against a team that's having a struggle turning the ball over. But it's a lot of passes like that. That's a very long pass. It's very dangerous against the press.
Pierce, great feed inside. Villela with the layup.
On the other hand, when you get numbers the other way, good finish. Pierce finding Villela.
Solis, he was wide open from three. He's got to be ready to shoot. Instead, it's a turnover. Pierce up ahead quickly now. Villela into the short corner inside. March and one.
Well, look out. Here we go. It's back to a 12-point game with a free throw coming. And, you know, just that quickly, Michael, this can turn into a game. Still a lot of time left. 15:05 to go.
The basket goes against Peyton, but where was Peyton at on the plate? Can we bring back the slider all the way, 30 seconds, all the way? Just play it.
Didn't quite get it, just caught the tail end.
But back to live action,
Peyton's well out in front there.
I don't know
away
why
from
they
that
call
play.
it on Peyton, but that's number 4, or that's number 3. Well, Solis.
And there's a turnover.
Has that one stolen by March. Solis up for the rebound. Swings it away. Demarie Jones now 2-on-1 versus Nezzi. Keeps it himself, lays it up. Not good, but he's fouled. Jones, a good job of selling it.
Well, that was nearly a disaster for Antelope Valley. 11 points, and they turned it over in the backcourt, but they managed to get it back.
They've been outscored by 7 the last few minutes here as Antelope Valley. Barstow chipping away here. 14:55 to go in this one.
And they've really been shorthanded all season, battling injuries, a couple of red shirts for this team. So I don't expect that fatigue is going to be a huge factor down the stretch in this one, because Barstow's been playing at a fast pace with a fairly short bench all season long.
Nezzi, that's his 4th.
I think if you're Antelope Valley, you don't want to be counting on fatigue of your opponent.
Second free throw, good from Demarie Jones. We'll have a timeout. Full timeout taken by Antelope Valley. They lead it by 12. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. Turns a corner, that pass is stolen by Peyton. Peyton from long distance and buries the triple. Off the steal, Peyton reads it, gets it himself, fires from about 40 feet, and buries it to tie it up at 31. Short corner, inside Jamar Kemp. Kicks back out to Peyton. Peyton thought about it. Back to Kemp in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Great reversal in the corner. This is Fallings.
What a feed from Kemp.
Long 2. That's a great pass down low from Kemp. falling away from the bucket. One-handed pass. I mean, that is LeBron-esque right there on the money in the shooter's pocket.
Kemp nearly has the steal. It's loose now. They do have it. Floyd all alone with the dunk.
$14:55 to go in this one. Antelope Valley has had their lead cut down to 12. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you on tonight's coverage. 3C2A men's basketball conference play here in the Western State East. The Cactus Division, if you will. Villela from three.
Well, that's the danger of trying to trap. Great skip pass from Lipson. Finds Villela, and that's too much room.
Near 5-second call. Up ahead now quickly. That one tapped out of bounds by Lipson. It'll stay with the Marauders.
Nice job by Lipson getting a hand in there. Jones going for the long seam pass to Nuachukwu there. And he nearly had it.
Nuachukwu on a post.
And
pass incomplete.
That was almost shades of Brady and Gronkowski.
Now we got Perry Jaleka.
Is my reference too old?
No, not at all. Steal right back. Nuachukwu from 15. Yes, sir. Getting back to my point, Perry Jaleka, Antelope Valley head football coach in the building. Villela, another triple? No. Off the mark, OC with a rebound. OC kickstarts the jump, the fast break going back the other way. Fallings Jr. into the corner. Demarie Jones from three. Off the mark, Solis flies in for the rebound. Off of his foot? No, they're going to say it goes off of Jamel Tuff. It'll stay with ABC.
Yeah, Tuff right there, just not getting a box out on Solis. And Solis able to get in the lane and keep that play alive, and the 20-plus second chance points already on the board for Antelope Valley, and here's another opportunity.
Inbound, OC Nuachukwu. Demarie Jones tracks down the rebound, banks it up and home.
How about a third chance?
They'll take it. Lead back to 13 for the Marauders. Lipson quickly back the other way. That's a charge. Solis right there all the way, and that's unfortunate because Lipson, I don't think saw him. I think it was March maybe obscuring the vision of Lipson as he turned the corner. You know, March a big boy, and Solis blocked out, and as soon as he turned the corner, he had already left his feet, and Lipson called for the charge. Payton trying to go off to the races instead.
Meanwhile, that's
enter into Fallings.
That's 4 fouls on Lipson, and again, Barstow only 8 deep tonight.
Tough. With a nice layup over OC. OC doing a good job not picking up another foul. They need him right now. Julian Payton working with 3 fouls. Demarie Jones turns in face over to Julian Payton, top of the key. So he's going to fire from deep. No. March to the rebound. Barstow wants to push the tempo. They trail it by 11. 13-12 to go. Pierce on a dribble. Over to March in the corner. He's guarded closely by Demarie Jones. Lips him from 3. In and out. Maurier snatches down the board. Jones in transition. Angelo Solis wide open to his left. Lays it up and lays it in. Another assist to Demarie Jones.
Yeah, Jones able to split a double team there and eventually finds Solis, and that's what makes Jones so dangerous in transition. The athleticism and the ball handling.
Lipson with the near side working on Fallings Jr. Here's a steal. Highlight opportunity. Demarie with the tomahawk.
Take a look at the replay.
Great anticipation here from Jones. Knew that pass was coming.
Oh, let me see if I can get that back there.
Yes, sir.
Still.
$73-58. Couple of electrifying dunks here in the game. The most recent by Demarie Jones. Jones now with 22 on the evening. Nuachukwu straddling the sideline there. We talked about 6 players averaging in double digits here for Barstow. And how about Antelope Valley? Solis with 10 tonight. OC Nuachukwu bothers that shot. March with a rebound and a putback. Nuachukwu now up to 14 points. Quickly up ahead, Payton to Nuachukwu. Nuachukwu will slow things up here. Looking inside to Solis. Solis is going to lay it up. Can't get it to go, but he was bumped underneath as he went up for it by Lipson. And if that is on Lipson,
number 5.
that's number 5. So Denzel Lipson is just fouled out.
This is great movement off the ball by Solis as well. You know, it's amazing when what good things can happen when you work off the ball. And let's watch it. You just see there the flash into the lane.
And R.J. Nezi about to check into the ball game, and Nezi also operating with 4 fouls. So we already talked about at the top of the broadcast the lack of depth for the Vikings, and, well, they can ill afford to lose Nezi now after they just lost Lipson.
A couple of more fouls, we may get the Hoosiers moment. We haven't really had that. Coach Jerry Wright going to have to say, my team is on the floor.
Under 12 to go. First free throw up and good by Solis. Well, the mental attack, the mental game was really thwarted by the Marauders there. As Villela has that one going for him. It's a pretty good drive back the other way for Villela. Villela with a near steal. But early on in that first half, we saw Nezi and Lipson really trying to get inside of the heads of the Antelope Valley players. They weren't buying it, and in fact, it worked against them as they picked up early fouls, and now Lipson is fouled out. Timeout on the floor, 11:46 to go. The lead is 13 for the Marauders. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by NBA Hall of Famer Gary Payton. Full court pressure about to be applied here from the Vikings. Solis, well, there's a foul. It's going to be called on Pierce. This is going to be the 17th foul on Barstow, so this is going to be a 1-and-1. Should be for Demarie Jones. They called it on Nezi.
And that's number 5.
Lipson and Nezi gone. Wow. Alberto Torres into the ball game. Saw him in limited action in the first half with 9 minutes.
Should have one more player available. As Alberto Torres comes in, Enrique Gil Garcia also still available. So down to 6 bodies available for head coach Jerry Wright for Barstow. And that's a tall order. Come in here to Antelope Valley, beat a very talented Marauder team.
Oh, okay, so the foul was on Nuachukwu. Well, the player that was fouled was Nuachukwu, and he was guarded by RJ. So Osi will have a front end of the 1-and-1. First one up and good. That's a nice job by Nuachukwu, taking his time, getting paid from the stripe. One more coming. Second one good as well. Nuachukwu now Up to 17 points. Villela up ahead quickly. Pierce will fire from the mid-range. He gets a nice friendly roll here at Newton Gillette Court.
Well, these are shooter's rims, I would say.
So, Lee, that's 5 seconds. You got to get it in. Everybody going the same way, away from the basketball. It's a 5-second call. Villela going to bring it in. Inbounds to Torres. Torres looking for a lifeline. He's going to dribble it out away from the pressure. Payton in pursuit. Reset the offense here, 1-4 high. Pierce, far side. He's got range out to that location. They go inside to March. Give and go. Pierce, inside. March, easy money.
That's a nice feed by Pierce.
That's
very
good,
patient.
It's good basketball. Maybe a little bit too much passing, but it paid off. Lead down to 11. Barstow trying to pull the upset here, coming in 7-10 on the season. Their last 13, 7-6 after they opened up 0-4 on the season. Backdoor lob, Tinnen. Not there. Maurier a little bit off on the pass. Well, he had a beautiful one earlier in this game, the first half, and that one just a little bit off the mark.
Meanwhile, a chance for Barstow to get it into single digits.
Tried the backboard and missed. Villela, again another high post set. Pierce sets a screen for Villela. They're looking for Pierce at the top of the key. He has it at the elbow, fires it in. Might have been contacted as he released. Single-digit lead now for the Marauders as Solis enters into Demarie Jones, guarded by Tuff. It's a foul on Tuff.
And Barstow in the penalty, so that's going to put Jones on the line. And, you know, Mike, I have to scratch my head as that's the second foul on Tuff. You're on a 6-0 run. Got the momentum heading your way. You got pressure going, but you commit a foul 70 feet from the basket.
A second foul on Jamel Tuff. First free throw up and good by Demarie Jones. And Demarie does a good job. He's a smart player. You know, he does a good job of selling that foul. That's the reason why he got the call. I wouldn't necessarily call that a foul, but it got chippy at the end of the first half. You kind of have to adjust to how the officiating is being called. Second free throw up and good by Demarie Jones.
Yeah, Jones maybe doing a nice job selling that. Another steal from Payton.
Steal from Julian Payton, and he buries a 15-footer. Lead quickly back to 13 for the Marauders. Another steal, no. Nwachukwu taps it out of bounds. It'll go back to Barstow.
Well, Soriano has really struggled against this pressure defense. They like to use him in that quarterback position. They make the entry pass in the center of the floor to the big man. That's good strategy, but then Soriano's going to make good decisions in terms of where he goes with the ball, and I think he's attempting passes that just have too much real estate against this very fast and aggressive defense for Antelope Valley.
That's a recipe for a high amount of turnovers, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. Pierce, near side. Villela at the top of the key, back to Pierce. Pierce will fire from that range, up and under, inside, looking for March. Tapped out of bounds by the Marauders. It should stay here with the Vikings.
Oh, that's a great job faking, and then Soriano rolling to the basket, and Antelope Valley. It looked like Nwachukwu able to get a hand in there.
Villela looking for March on the inbound. No, Torres. 5 seconds. Where's the call? Turnover. Good defense here by Antelope Valley.
Well, we know the 5-second rule is still in effect. We just saw Antelope Valley turn it over on a 5-second call. So Tinnen will bring it in.
Cannot run the baseline. Has to be careful here. Tinnen looking inbound. He rolled to Solis. Solis looking for Payton. And Barstow. They peel back momentarily, but then they bring the pressure, and he's going to be fouled as Julian Payton by Torres.
And that'll get Payton to the line. 9 team fouls now. So now it's 2 free throws after this one. The rest of the way for Antelope Valley.
Julian Payton with 5 points in the ball game, also with 5 assists.
It's a heady play by Payton as well. He uses that baseline to his advantage, able to make a little fake and then just squeeze through Uses that wiry frame to just squeeze through, and it's very difficult for the defender not to give him a little bump, and he's going to get that foul call every time.
Demarie Jones, look at his line. 24.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Payton, first free throw, that's off the mark. Tennant with a rebound, tries to put it up. Looks like he was bumped maybe by March. He was falling away from the basket, though. Villela going to bring it up now for Barstow. Villela into the corner. Pierce challenged by Payton. Payton, that's a good job getting his hand up. Demarie Jones is fouled. This again by Torres. This is going to go against Tough. Or Pierce.
Looked like Torres.
No, Tough.
Yeah, third foul on Tough. Torres got the last foul. That was still up on the board. Meanwhile, that's team foul number 10, so it's 2 free throws now for Jones. So the situation decidedly favorable for Antelope Valley with the 13-point lead, and now they'll go to the line for 2 the rest of the way on every whistle.
Demarie Jones pretty good from the stripe tonight, 5 of 6. Announcers jinx, nope.
You don't have the gift, Mike.
I don't. If anything, it's the reverse jinx. I should talk about it more. Demarie Jones now up to 25 on the evening. Give that man a quarter century. Second free throw, up and good. Silky smooth from the strike, Demarie Jones. Steal. DeJesus going to bring it up, 4-on-2, not a lot of spacing there. Demarie Jones has it, brings it up off to Payton in the corner. Payton from 2. DeJesus flies in for the weak side rebound, can't get it. March brings it down for Barstow.
Yeah, Soriano really starting to pile up the rebounds. He's well into double figures.
Yeah, he's got 13. That's a foul on Soriano March.
Just doesn't get stationary on the screen, and it's an easy call.
Yeah.
So Soriano now with a couple of fouls.
Yeah. So Soriano March, hard to miss in a crowd, and also hard to miss making an illegal screen. Demarie Jones going to check out. It's Fallings Jr., Osi Nuachukwu. You got to bring it in. Fallings Jr. from 15. Fall away, no. DeJesus taps around the rebound to himself. He's out of bounds. Villela having some trouble against the press, up ahead to Torres, and the ball handling very shaky right now for the Vikings. Pierce has it, working on Payton. Step back, no, gets a screen from March. Pierce fires from 18, man.
That
kid's
pretty.
got a nice stroke.
Averaging almost 19 a game.
Villela with a steal in the corner now. This could be a 5-point possession. Villela, great job by Osi backing off, making his shot tough. Villela off the mark. Payton eludes a double team, and he's fouled again. Is this going to be on Tough or Villela? Fourth foul on Villela.
Well, they only have him with 2.
I just heard 4. Oh, okay. Number 4 at the line, Julian Payton. He's got 2 in the book. I think if Coach would have heard that for Barstow, it would have been like, what? First free throw up and good. Second one on the money. 85-7. Nuachukwu trying to track down that pass. Can't get to it. Good pressure there from Osi. Villela, Torres, back to Pierce, back to Torres. Into the corner. Here's Tough from 3. Had one earlier. That one short, rebounded by Osi. Nuachukwu off to Payton. Here comes the double team. No. Nuachukwu gets it from Payton. Just really good composure here from the Marauders. Fallings back to Payton. Wide open, 3's fouled.
Now, Pierce immediately reacts. What's he reacting to there, Mike?
You know what? I don't know. Let's play the replay here, Stoy, because it's a clear foul. Yes, he gets the ball, but he brings down Payton. First off, this is just really good offense to free up an open shooter, and he hits him on the arm. What are you crying about?
Is he maybe trying to argue that he thinks that Julian Payton just tried to draw that foul out?
I don't mind the challenge, but when you hit a player it's shooting in the act on the arm, there's no discussion. Just go back the other way. I will say this, Julian Payton and a lot of players, what they do is they reach out after they release knowing that they're going to miss the shot to get a high five and then draw the contact. Maybe that's what he's arguing there, but it clearly looks like a foul. DeJesus from three. Yes, sir!
Well, there's, you saw the feet ready to shoot for DeJesus, and he's in position and gets it away.
Pierce in the corner. Torres up top. Spin move. Oh, looking for a no look. Mustard off the hot dog for sure. Back the other way, Julian Payton looking for a foul. He's going to lay it up and lay it in. Tough. Not called for it. 92-70. The lead is swelled to 22 for the Marauders. Foul here for Osi. And for Nuachukwu, that's going to be his third.
Just a 15 foul for Antelope Valley.
7:03 remaining in this one. Conference opener in the Western State East, the Cactus Division. Barring a miracle comeback here for Barstow, minus two of their best players in Nezi and Lipson. You see the Marauders move to 1-0 in conference. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. Back in a moment. Gregory Floyd is checked in the ball game along with Demarie Jones, Wesley DeJesus, Sirocco Fallings Jr., and Julian Payton. Velella has it on the far side over the Paris. They enter into the post to Soriano March, and Tough is fouled on the drive by Wesley DeJesus. Should be sidelined out of bounds. I believe the foul happened above the free throw line. No? I'm going to say, well, the initial indication was it was going to be sideline out of bounds. Now going to be baseline out of bounds.
Oh, great backdoor cut.
That's beautiful there. Pierce puts it up and in. Wesley looking to enter it in. Payton provides a lifeline. Quickly turns a corner. He's going to break the press with ease. Off to Demarie Jones, and Jones is going to kill a little clock here. 6:32 remaining. Marauders up big. What a feed inside. DeJesus fouled by Velella. For Velella, that's going to be his third. DeJesus will try to add to his point total, sitting at 3. It's just a great find inside by Demarie Jones. And, well, Jeffrey, it's like he was in the car with us on the way up here. Demarie Jones.
You know, I feel like they're missing clarion voices.
First free throw up and good by Wesley. See Jesse Burns here will come on for Gregory Floyd. Floyd, I think, maybe poked in the eye. At the same time, probably don't need Gregory. Keep your players fresh. Couple free throws up and good by Wesley DeJesus. 94-72. Marauders with a hammer lock on this one. March reverses it near side. Villela, Pierce, top of the key three. No, off the backboard. Don't know if he called it. Garcia with a rebound. He's short. Rebound by Demarie Jones. Demarie quickly into the front court to evade the pressure. Trying to split double team. He's fouled. It's going to go against Villela. That's his fourth.
Well, careful now. Villella's at 4. Already had a couple of players foul out. And really, that's the majority of the drama that's left in this one, with Antelope Valley leading it by 22. And Mike, it's, you need to take care of business here in conference play and the games that on paper you should win, but this is a great way to start it for the Marauders.
First free throw, no good. Both of them not good from Demarie Jones, and it's a lane violation on Demarie. Jones now 7 of 10 from the stripe. 26, 8, and 4 for Demarie Jones this evening. Villela hands off. Pierce from 3. Yeah, no, that's short. Burns with a rebound. Burns off to Peyton. Peyton. Barstow gets away with a reach. DeJesus lays it in on the alley-oop. Wesley. See that one more time. How about Julian Peyton here on the replay? Great feed up top, looking like old dad. Corner 3, Demarie Jones. Yes, sir. 29 points on the evening for Demarie Jones.
At least 4 threes for Demarie tonight.
He has 4. We know you're a numbers guy. Pierce thought about it from 3. Can he answer? No, that's short. The legs start to look a little weary here for Barstow.
And one and done all night for Barstow, and that's really been key for Antelope Valley as well. You can head off a lot of runs when you can limit opportunities for your opponent.
Under 5 to go in this one. Antelope Valley with 99 points on the board. Couple of games in a row now that Barstow.
Well, what do we get if they break 100? Isn't there? You're supposed to have a 100-point promotion, Michael.
I already got my free shirt. I'm not going to ask for anything else. Coming in the last 2 losses for Barstow, consecutive losses, they've given up either 100 or 100 plus. This will make the 3rd straight game.
We got to at least go by and be like, what? No taco?
There's a local Starbucks. maybe we can redeem ourselves. Both teams now in the bonus. Villela driving the lane, left-handed layup, long. Garcia with a rebound. Looking for March. Pass gets through off the tough. Pierce. Pierce gets a screen from Soriano March, working on Wesley DeJesus. Step back jumper. No good, that's short. March had it momentarily. I thought this went off of Jesse Burns. It should stay here. And I thought that hit the rim.
Well, they've really done a good job defending Pierce and challenging his shots from outside.
That hit the rim?
Down to 3.
So Pierce going to have to get this one off in a hurry. That one doesn't draw iron. Pierce upset, no call. Well, I thought that shot there hit the rim, but doesn't matter. Rocco. We're going to bring it up here for the Marauders. 4:02 remaining. Solis now with it into the corner. Demarie Jones. Monster night here in the conference opener for Demarie. Solis is going to fire from deep. That one's long off the back iron. Villela with a rebound. Garcia back the other way in transition. He's fouled. Solis comes up hobbling. Delay of game going to be on Villela. Trying to get in some extra reps.
Well, you're always advocating that practice is the way to go. Get 1,000 shots up a day when you can. There's one for Villela.
Well, hey, you need gym access. They're on the floor right now. Why not? Garcia. Front end good. Well, so to be honest, I like a lot of the shooting strokes on display here for Barstow. They're just a little shaky with the ball when they get pressure. Antelope Valley, one of the best teams at pressuring the basketball with their size and athleticism. Tough looks like he was pushed off on by Solis. No call made. Rocco turns the corner. Up ahead to Demarie Jones. That pass tapped by March. It's tapped out of bounds. It should go to Barstow. Villela saves it.
Yeah, saved by Villela.
Villela nearly carried there. Turns the corner, looking inside. He has Garcia wide open from three. No. Soriano March. Back to Villela. Villela contacted, going up with it. 2 shots coming.
How about the way from about 17 feet out, Villela takes contact there, flicks one up, and almost gets it to go.
That's closer than I would with no contact. Free throw up and good by Paul. Burns will come off. Back is Gregory Floyd. We'll see John Hamilton again.
Interesting. Villela breaks almost every rule there. He gets the shot up very quickly. Not the patience that we're usually talking about, but it shows that whatever rhythm kind of works for you.
He just wants to get right to it.
Yeah, if one bounce and put the shot up is the rhythm, then that's what'll work.
Entering Demarie Jones, and Jones, inadvertent buzzer here. Jones off to Hamilton. Hamilton feeds inside, back to Jones. Beautiful, and Jones has surpassed the 30-point mark here tonight. 31. ABC with 101 on the board. I love the point total, hate the freeway. Villela flicks that one up off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Solis, and Solis up to Rocco.
Yeah, we're like, quick, get off this number. It's a bad association.
Guess what? We have to take that going back the other way, and they do just that. Long three, or a long 2-rep. No, that's a 3. Gregory Floyd. Pierce. Floater no good. Hamilton with a rebound.
Yeah,
loses
tried
it
the
to
lefty.
Garcia passes off to Tough into the lane. Hamilton with a block and one. So Jamel Tough making a tough shot look easy there.
Yeah, terrific body control.
Absolutely.
For Jamel Tough. And take a quick look at that one again. You see at the end there, Hamilton trying to take the charge.
Hamilton had 2 things going against him. 1, he wasn't really contacted, and he falls down anyway. And 2, he was inside the restricted area anyway.
Gonna have a hard time getting that call.
Yeah. And one opportunity converted here by Jamel Tough. They enter into Fallings. Rocco quickly up ahead. Floyd will fire. That's good.
That's a foot on the line right there.
Gregory Floyd now with 18 on the evening. Pierce in the corner over Hamilton. That's short. Floyd battling against Soriano March. It's tapped off to Jalon Tinnen. Tinnen up top, highlight reel. No. Floyd into the corner. It's a 3. Looking for his 3rd basket in a row. No. Well, we have a whistle on the floor. We have a whistle on the floor because they were indicating that Paul Villela was injured. Not sure if he maybe tweaked an ankle. He comes off here. Well, Antelope Valley, a team that can put it on you. They had 140 plus versus El Camino to win earlier in the year. Now with 106 on the board. Soriano March from 3. That's long. Hamilton taps it around. Comes off to Sirocco Fallings. Well, after their conference opening win here, Antelope Valley will travel to LA Valley. this Wednesday coming up. Got 3 good from Pierce. Barstow will get Glendale at home.
Ticking down to a minute to go. Do you know when our next broadcast is?
Our next broadcast, I believe, is going to be a week from today. Will be Victor Valley here.
And Antelope Valley will try to exact a measure of revenge. They lost a 2-point game to Victor Valley going back a couple of weeks in a preseason tournament. Where was that one? That was the one before the one we covered.
Mecca, I believe.
Yeah.
Mecca tournament. We will, as of right now, we are slated to cover all of the home games in conference. May have a game at Glendale on the 17th of February, but that is to be determined. In talks right now to maybe have one at Citrus, but I believe they do have their own broadcast. I don't know if there's any play-by-play, but I'm pretty sure that there is a video shot of that.
The old TBD.
Take it up and good. For Floyd. Floyd now with 19 on the night. Well, no Jamar Kemp. And Angelo Solis steps up in a big way, double figures off the bench. Garcia, short. Hamilton with a rebound. He'll hand off, and Antelope Valley can hold here and run out the clock. A terrific start to the conference season here for Antelope Valley. Coming in having lost their last 2, I believe.
Yeah, they break the 2-game losing streak, go back over 500.
They improved to 4-1 at home on the season. 11-10 overall. And Antelope Valley, watch out, California. Forced to be reckoned with possibly down the stretch. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Gary Payton, Hall of Famer of the NBA. For Jeff Stornoff, I'm Mike Cepeda. Special thanks to Mike Rios, John Taylor, coaches here at Antelope Valley. Glenn Haller on Stats SID here. Tom Gang, the entire crew here on Press Row. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care.